Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This potentially will be part 13. I was not expecting this game to go for as long as it has done thus far. I'm assuming this should be the last video, but I think I've said that for the last 4 videos now, so we'll see what happens.
Goodness me. Herbert? It's Herbert! What madness is this? The statue bears no moving parts or secrets, it would seem. Wait, something is hanging here. A writhing mass of serpents carved from stone. On the reverse side is a thin, notched shaft. Perhaps a key of some nature.
It's the never-ending story. I'm assuming we need that. Oh, hello. For this?
That's a peculiar idea. It is merely a hole. There is no mechanism here. There is a queer heat emanating from the stone. Nothing of note here. The man is presenting a small, rounded object. This figure makes my skin crawl somewhat. What exactly is it? It presents a small, rounded object. A remarkably accurate depiction for something that must be so ancient. Astonishing! An ancient device. It fits. Something moved in another room. It appears this section does not move.
Okay, something just went click. That's a good sign. Maybe.
The statue is well out of reach.
So maybe this is moving the snake. But, sorry, I keep pressing escape because I'm just so used to that. I'm playing Mass Effect at the moment as well. Oh, hello.
I can't move it an inch. It's heavier than it looks. There is a thin slot set into the front of it. Not unlike a piggy bank. The coin went in. I don't think anything happened. What on earth are you doing down here, you silly cat? Did you follow me? It looks absolutely starving.
Okay, I apologise, this end bit is going to be all over the place because I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Coin. There are no markings on heads.
It's been a little bit tricky. I'm looking at almost an hour of just being here, but I'm sure in the grand scheme of things it'll be like 10 minutes.
The coin went in. Something stirred within the plinth. I should take a closer look down there.
Okay.
The characters are now protruding out from the plaque. Perhaps I can.
This is where the row theta this thing comes into play. So we've got P. I don't actually remember what theta is, and epsilon, and then 6. Okay, I looked that up. Sneaky, sneaky.
This must be important. A thin rod with tiny notches along the shaft. The head is adorned with a coiled serpent.
Yep, I get it. So I've gotten the first snake in place, I think. So we'll stick this in and hope for the best.
What in God's name? What's this? A piece of stone carved into the shape of a crescent moon.
So I've got the 2 moons and the sun. I'm assuming this is what this all means. Okay, so that was all of that. And we've just done the snakes. Oh nice, it even tells you. So the thing needed to be up here and this one needed to be here. Good, I'm glad I made all of those connections in hindsight. A dead language reveals the path. Moon, stars, mouth, pour out my spirit. Okay, whatever.
It fits. It fits. It fits. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, this game never ends.
What have we here? This is my father's handwriting. A page torn from his journal?
Samuel's hand was ripped clean off by the unseen force. There was so much blood it remains to be seen if Saxnot was the perpetrator of this shocking act. He's a sturdy lad and he'll live, but he is shaken. I am shaken. Mr. Shoulder, however, seems very keen to push on. The man is positively chipper. He's right, though. We do have a job to do, and by Jove, we will get it done.
Saxnot. Karja? Sarja? I have no idea what it means. It's very heavy. Empty. Empty.
I'm assuming we need to get another horn.
It looks like something could be mounted here. It's been smashed to smithereens. That's not moving an inch. That is well out of my reach.
You can look up.
That is well out of my reach.
So I'm assuming these could be like musical notes or something.
goat has been buried here. How gruesome. A horn has broken away from the skull. I'll take it. A small round niche has been carved into the side of this slab. I can't remove it. The horn fits perfectly, as if by design. The eye seems somewhat loose in its socket.
Alright, we got a key for whatever that's worth. Will it help us here? Oh.
No, that's not it. If I can just wedge the knife under here. Got it. Is that blood? Perhaps I can find a key for this. The key doesn't seem to fit. Remarkable. A keyhole. The key fits. Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me. There's a key. I'll take it. It fits. Sounds like a mechanism creaked somewhere far above me. What a horrific racket.
Okay, so it's just a matter of lining these up. So I'm going to assume... Yay, I could do something at least. Hi kitties. Don't mind me.
It's all just hogwash.
Oh.
Is this all in my head?
Oh, jeez. I'm assuming this will have something to do with... Oh, yeah, the two moons and the sun. I'm assuming... Hold on. Okay, no. When the sun and the two moons meet, the god. Okay, so that's the goat. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. So, I mean, it looks like we need to go moon, stars, ear, mouth. I don't know if I've done this right.
Father?
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull!
Nice, I guess.
This is my father's handwriting.
Right, my initial suspicions are proving to be true. We are not dealing with a mere folk goblin conjured up by the minds of the farmers on which to blame their failures. Saxnot may dwell here, but he is not alone. I think back to all I have studied and all I have learned. Everything points to the possibility of a much more maligned influence. Something forgotten, long forgotten, stirs within this bleak place. Something dark, something monstrous longs for attention. I have prepared the tablet. I will put an end to this.
I don't understand. What is this tablet he keeps referring to?
Okay, so I just had to take a bit of a break. I wasn't expecting this ending to be as complicated as it has been. Not necessarily complicated, but just sort of piecing together all the bits and pieces has been a bit more involved than I thought. All the different rooms, all the different levels. So we've done the moon, and now we need to go through the stars, which I think are these ones.
Three, 2, 1. You can open your eyes now, Thomasina. Come.
Are you another skeleton?
Are you ready for your first excavation?
Father!
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
Can you hear me, Father? Is it really you?
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Are we gonna dig up a skull?
Thomasina, we don't excavate with our bare hands.
Oh, right, I need to pick up the trowel. I couldn't see it this time around with all of the funky colours.
I remember this.
I'm pretty sure it was just down this way, wasn't it? Let's just jump to it.
Nothing.
Well, touche game. Unless maybe it's just fixed, so wherever you dig last will be where you find the thing.
Nothing.
Either that, or they just assumed you'd start at the end.
Oh, the wretched smell! What is the meaning of this? Father?
Okay, I'm fairly certain listen was next.
Mother?
Thomasina, is that you?
Father, it is. It's me.
My dear, sweet little bird. I'm so very dreadfully hot. Please remove these covers. They suffocate me so.
Father, you can talk again.
And I've got so much to ask you. So much to tell you. But please, first, the covers.
Father, your body.
Oh, my dear, clever girl. You're so close now. How good it is to finally speak with you again.
But...
Don't worry. It will all be fine soon. You're close to the end, little bird.
Okay, and the last one is mouth, but let me just check to be sure. Cool. This is the game that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started playing it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue playing it forever just because this is the game that never ends. Oh, we're getting to a cavern. This is promising. Right, I can't read any of that. I'm assuming. So, the last thing is, I will pour out my spirit. So I heard a whisper not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. So that's the next, or the last thing we need to do, I guess.
My God.
Well, that's a handsome fella.
Father, this ends now.
Okay. Well, we've got some soil.
There's something here, in the soil. A tablet, made of lead. There's an inscription scratched into it. Aliges daemonium incantamentum. With mine blood shall thou be bound to the earth, and only with mine blood shall thou be freed. Is this what Saxnot was referring to? My father wrote this? I know what I need to do.
Don't free him. Is that what's going to happen? Stop. I don't approve of this behavior.
still scarcely believe what I saw looming over me in that Stygian chamber. How does one even attempt to describe the indescribable? The vision before me defied all logical explanation. All my efforts to do so have fallen on deaf ears, merely providing a chance to be mocked, pitied, and dismissed as mentally unsound. I dare not commit that unfathomable glimpse to paper, but it was real, Mother. He is real. Not an imaginary terror, but a demon, a god, brought to life. I turned and ran, striving to somehow make my way out of that accursed Barrow alive, inspirited by the hope that my squalid deed had freed Father from his plight. Speechless voices whispered to me in unknown tongues that grew louder with every step. Suddenly, there was light.
I saw him too. That night I saved your father. Ever since then, I've felt his corruption growing within me. It grew stronger and stronger as he raged against the incantation that bound him beneath the soil. I fought him with all my might, tried hard to bury him in the corners of my mind. Oh, Thomasina, how I tried, but I could deny him no longer. I became naught but an instrument. His voice became my own. I deceived you. I'm sorry. I am his now. Soon we'll all be his. Hail Abraxas Rex.
Well, I say, she's done it, Leonard.
Your lordship, I believe she has. My dear Miss Bateman, there is a god about whom you know nothing, because men have forgotten him. We call him by his name, Abraxas.
Welcome back, Master. Come, Leonard. We must await him at the chapel.
Aye, only where shall he be complete?
Oh wow, there's more. Okay, 7th day Vindica. Vindicta.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see. A bit of rain won't kill me, will it? You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper. You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
Alright, I guess this is where we get to see the fate of her father. Oh. Oh.
Ah, Mr. Kemp. Welcome.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light. We've a full house for today's sermon. You'd best take your seat.
My heart is his heart, your lordship.
And my light is his light, Mr. Long.
You have made an Eden here, your lordship. We are ever so thankful to you.
I assure you, Mr. Long, this is only the beginning. Please, join the others inside.
My heart is his heart.
And my light is his light, dear Leonard. How are you feeling?
Fit as a fiddle.
After you.
And now I sit in this dismal room, day after day, year after year, imprisoned and committed with seemingly little hope of redemption. You have chosen not to visit me, and I understand that, I do. Indeed, I've had but one visitor, Arthur Tillett. He comes to see me once or twice a year. A loyal and decent man who tried in vain to warn me of the wicked plot concocted by Lord Panswick and Mr. Shoulder. Thankfully, Midland Railway accepted his transfer request. He and his wife were able to leave that damnable village several weeks after my excavation. It feels like an age has passed since that fateful night at Ticehurst House, but finally, you have my full account. I thought I knew my father. As I look back on my childhood memories, I can only conclude that it was his wish to protect me from the true nature of his endeavours. But why didn't you tell me the truth, especially after what happened to him at Hobbs Barrow? Why did you allow me to grow up idolising a man who didn't exist? I did not kill father. It was he that guided my hand. I was in thrall to that most malevolent force. Abraxas. I beg you to understand. He has had his revenge, but I know he will return. Where is he now? What more is he capable of? I only wanted to save my father. Oh, Mother, what have I done? Forgive me.
Okay, I wasn't sure what was happening. I was like, yes, I too like a black screen. Wow. I'm kind of a little bit devo that there wasn't a little bit more agency in the end there. Like, if they had have made two endings, one where she did the deed, and the other one where she's wise to their schemes and didn't go ahead with the bloodletting. But I guess, you know, I understand there was their story that they were trying to tell, and that's fine. It was a very... I'm trying to think of the word to describe the ending. Yeah, anyways. I enjoyed this game a lot. I think towards the end there it was definitely getting a bit long. I feel like in some ways it was a bit needlessly long, but that can often be the way with games like these. I enjoyed the puzzles for the most part. Some of them were definitely a little bit more left of center, and I don't think I would have figured them out without the help of a walkthrough. Which, I mean, that could just be a reflection on me, not so much the game. But it is difficult when you've sort of got to get into the headspace of the designers and figure out what it is that they want. And sometimes I just think completely different things to what they were thinking, or the direction that I should have been going in. So that can get a bit annoying sometimes. But with that said, it was an enjoyable game. I appreciated the story. The puzzles, the characters, I think they did really well. I think the story was good for what it was, but it was a bit frustrating because I definitely had worked out what was going on and what was going to happen well before the character did, so then it was kind of like, yep, come on, catch up, let's go. And then obviously when she cut her hand and let the blood flow on the soil, it was just like, what have you done? But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I guess in that sense, not the most like shocking ending to the game, because kind of saw it coming, but at the same time it did pull at my heartstrings because I was like, oh, these poor people, and it made me wonder if there was more I could have done to save them or help them, or if there is another ending to the game, which it doesn't seem like there is. It seemed to be set in that kind of direction. But yeah, that was a fun little game. I would definitely recommend it. I think it was one of my favorites that has come out this year so far. Not sure what I'll be playing next. Probably a Tomb Raider game, but I'll just kind of have a bit of a think. I've got a little bit of time before I really need to worry about that anyway. So thank you all for watching, whoever has been. As always, I greatly appreciate it. And on that note, I'll see you in the next game. Bye!